Hello everybody, this is Hobie W, the coach of your Cincinnati Bagons. Today I'm going to be going over my Week 1 match with Jar and the South Texas Sandstorms. So you can see here, Jar's team is Tapu Bulu, Nihiligo, Fortress, Heracross, Incineroar, Shuckle, Samurott, Metacham, Heatran, Bisharp, Swallow, and Crabominal is cut off. So for my team, I'm going to be bringing Kaguya, Totemize Weakness Policy, Celesteela. This right here is guaranteed. This right here at +2, I basically destroy everything on his team. Nothing can really survive a hit. So Celesteela is my win con in the late game. Yggdrasil and Xurkitree. Same or very similar set as last week. The electric terrain to get that extra boost. And with this, I believe I outspeed everything on his team. I am recording this a couple days after the battle, so I could be wrong about that. Choice Pandora, Rotom Heat, Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf Rotom is just nice, fast movement. Thunderbolt, know your heat, hit pretty hard, and Trick is so I can get some of his slower mons. And that's the goal. This was my, I didn't have a true designated lead, but going into the battle, this was my planned lead. Okiku, the Mega Banette. Similar thing as last week, Will-O-Wisp, Destiny Bond, Shadow Sneak, Gunk Shot, just a basic Mega Banette. So that I'll be able to outspeed his, a lot of his stuff, slower mons, and be able to tank, or not tank, but deal a lot of damage. Will-O-Wisp, I brought basically exclusively for Mega Metacham so I could survive a hit, hopefully get Destiny Bond off. And then I had Arwen, the Clefable, just a basic split F Clefable. This is my rocker this game. Moonblast and HP Ground hits most of his team for super effectively. And Eurydice, the Lurantis, contrary Lurantis, this was my removal. You can see with Defog, Superpower, and Leaf Storm are very nice to have here. They hit a lot of his team pretty well. Abuses grassy terrain. Superpower is nice for his steals. And Synthesis is reliable recovery. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. So, you can see Phoenix leads off with Shuckle, which I'm very happy I tricked this. So he has now got a Choice Scarf Shuffle, or Choice Scarf Shuckle, and I can just Volt Switch out very safely here. No need to overpredict. I didn't really have a good swap into this, aside from Rotom Heat, so Volt Switch was not in my favor. So Xurkitree, I didn't want to Z immediately, giving away a potential Z Steela, but I didn't really have a swap for this, so I figured I'll just Thunderbolt and see if he's faster than me. Turns out he is, so he's decently fast Heatran, even though, granted, my Xurkitree's not too fast. But, anyways, so I reels he's Thunderbolt. Magma Storm, the crit is unfortunate, but probably ultimately didn't matter too much. So I claimed the kill because I outspeed this one, because I realized, I just sacked off Rotom to Nihiligo, because I know I forced this out with Celesteela. There's no way he stays in, nothing he could really do. And I just click Heavy Slam, deal heavy damage to all of his mons except possibly for Bisharp, but I wasn't too worried about Bisharp coming in. So you can see Heavy Slam does a hefty 60% off an Adamant 252 Celesteela. So, happy about that. Here he brings in Metacham, forces me out because High Jump Kick does Oko. And he goes for Bulk Up, smart play on his end. And Drain Punch. Here, I go into Mega Banette, because at this point, at +1, I think he probably has Poison Jab, Drain Punch, and a coverage move. Probably Fire Punch or Thunder Punch to hit the rest of my team. Probably Fire Punch, but here I go Mega Banette and Will-O-Wisp to hopefully survive a hit. And I do survive a Zen Headbutt, which is really nice. click Destiny Bond, and he predicts me and goes for the sub, which really good play on his part. This Mega Medicham. If I didn't know, how to use Mega Midnet, this Medicham would have probably just swept my team right here. So, thankfully, I had Gunk Shot, which meant that his Medicham is actually faster than my Banette, which means my Destiny Bond stays up, and I take down his Mega Banette with my Medicham. Here he goes Bisharp, SDs, which very scary. He's going for the win right here. I didn't realize he would do that, but in retrospect, it was definitely the play on his end. Moonblast does a nice 50%, nice sack off Clefable here, because I calced and realized, with the exception of if he is Dreadplate, there is no way that his Bisharp can KO my max bulk Lurantis. And as it reveals, he is Dreadplate. And this is really unfortunate, because here I would have been able to superpower KO the Bisharp. Probably would have sent in, it doesn't really matter what he would have sent in, because as he revealed before, his Power Gem, he got a special attack boost from Nihilego, meaning he wouldn't have outsped my Celesteela at +1, or my Celesteela at +2. And, so my thought process at this point was, or let me go back to show. So I sacked off Clef thinking, okay, here's my plan. I send in Lurantis, I click Superpower, I KO this. I take whatever, I live on like 5% or something like that. He sends in either one, it doesn't matter, because neither of them can Oko Celesteela. So I set up an Autotomize after they kill my Lurantis. I then proceed to KO with Heavy Slam, which does KO all of them. Unfortunately, he does bring the right set. He does bring Dreadplate or Black Glasses, and he destroys my team. Which, very good prep on his part. Very good prep. Good battle, much closer than the 3L made it look. Sorry if this is kind of rambly, but I'm doing this rather quickly. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in week 3.